Hello friends, let's see the results of Sun in Leo Ascendant or Leo Lagna when Sun is placed in the 9th house of this horoscope. And in this video I will talk about first the general results, and then going into more accuracy I will go into the nakshatra wise more accurate and precise results. Now the horoscope on my side is a Leo Ascendant where number 5 is written in the Lagna or the top center. So if you have number 5 written here in your horoscope, then your horoscope is of Leo Lagna or Leo Ascendant or Leo rising sign. And this sign, the lord of this sign is Sun itself. Sun is placed in the 9th house where number 1 is written. Number 1 is the sign Aries and Mars is the lord of Aries. So Sun is placed in a trine house and Sun becomes exalted in this position or Uch. So this is a very strong placement for Sun. Trine house itself is a good house. Now the Lagna and Sun being the Lagnesh, Sun will represent the person himself or herself, their physical body, their thinking, their attitude, how they present themselves to the world, and where they will be attached to their soul itself. And Sun as a planet represents our father, the king, the government, high officials, as kings now not really are very prevalent nowadays. And Sun also represents the person's health, the person's ego, a good ego or a very high ego or low ego, self-esteem, self-confidence. These kind of things Sun will give, and Sun also gives us light and heat. So now the lord of the Lagna has come to a good house, a trine house, the 9th house, which represents first of all our luck and fortune. Secondly, it represents all higher things like religion, higher education, etc. Because in a Kalpurush Kundli, this house, the lord is Jupiter. Jupiter represents wisdom and all kind of higher thinking. And this house also represents long travels. It also represents changes in job or some kind of new ventures taking place. So now we find Lagnesh has moved to this house. Now firstly, the person himself or herself will be attached to the significations of the 9th house. That is, first signification is person will be attached to his father. The person will have a lot of long travels. The person will have religious inclinations here. Sun representing the government, and Sun also represents father, and Sun is placed in the house of the father. That means the father of the person may have been a government employee or could have had a profession connected to the government itself. The person will want to begin new ventures. Now Sun representing the king, and this place representing religion. The person will be attached to religion. The person can be the king, but here because we don't say king, we say that the person can be a higher official or the boss or supervisor in an organization which is connected to religion or higher education or long travels. These will be the results which Sun will give here, but we must remember that any planet in any house, like Sun in this house, can give the results of 8th house also and the 10th house also, a house ahead or behind it also. So we must match our results, the actual results which are happening in our life, because they will be 100% accurate, and then decide accordingly. Now when we look at more accurate results of Sun, we go slightly more deeper into this. We find that the sign number 1, Aries, has 3 nakshatras of Ketu, Venus and Sun, that is Ashwini, Bharani and Kritika, the first 3 nakshatras. So when Sun is from 0 degrees to 13 degrees 20 minutes, Sun will be in the nakshatra of Ketu, and here Sun will give the additional effects of Ketu, which will depend on the placement of Ketu in your horoscope. So if you have this placement in your horoscope, then also do check the placement of Ketu in your horoscope, because those will be the additional results which will come wherever Ketu is placed. Now in case Sun is from 13 degrees 20 minutes to 26 degrees 40 minutes in the same placement, then Sun will be in the nakshatra of Venus. Now, the additional results here will come is that not only the person is already feeling lucky and fortunate, is very fortunate here, but here the person will also become much more ambitious as compared to the other two nakshatras, and the person will have promotions and gain in his profession, quite a regular and continuous gain, and especially if in this condition Mercury is connected in any way to the Dasha Antardasha, or Mercury is placed along with Sun, because in almost many horoscopes Mercury will be along with Sun, then the person will always gain in his profession, a continuous rise, and he will look after his family, etc., his entire clan also very well, and they will also grow along with this person. The person can also have a profession connected to public life, and the person will have a lot of long travels as well as short travels in his life. And if Moon is connected to the Dasha Antardasha in any way, then the person will either go abroad or the person may settle abroad in that case. Also, this placement of Sun will also indicate that the person will be into communication. He will write a lot of letters. He will receive a lot of letters. He will be into correspondence and some kind of communication media like radio, television, telecom industries, newspaper, printing press, any kind of thing where communication goes on, or the person can be very active on internet, on social media also, like Instagram, Facebook, etc. Whenever Sun is active in the Dasha Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, these kind of results can happen. When Sun is in the same placement, from 26 degrees 40 minutes to 30 degrees. Now this is the last degrees, and so Sun can also give the effects of 10th house. So analyze the results very carefully, but considering the placement of Sun here in the 9th house itself, Sun will be here in the nakshatra of Sun itself. So basic results that will come are the same that we have discussed in the first part of the videos regarding the Sun. That is, the person will have good fortune, he will be lucky, he will have a lot of long travels, and maybe he will be connected to higher education, religion, etc. Same results will come. So overall, when we look at this placement of Sun being exalted in this place and being in a good house, a trine house, this is generally considered to be a good placement. However, if negative effects of Sun are coming, if you have Sun in this placement in your horoscope, then do check if the results of 8th house are not coming, and for that you can see our video regarding the effects of Sun in the 8th house. So I hope you would have liked this video. See you in the next video. Thank you.